Hello, everyone. Leo here. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone is, getting ramped up and ready to kick off the week tomorrow. So today, I wanted to talk every about posting every day, showing up, trying to provide value, but you're still not seeing any sales coming in. All right, so you start to wonder, if it is even worth doing affiliate marketing. With the time that you're putting in, but you're not seeing any results. All right, so today we're gonna, talk about, why your content might not be converting, and hopefully how you can, get it fixed and fix it quickly. All right. So when I first started out, I thought posting every day automatically meant that I was going to make progress. I was copying what the other affiliates were doing, using the trending sounds, like the music, sharing motivational quotes. I actually tried the motivational quotes for a while, but I wasn't getting any real engagement from actually anyone, to include buyers. All right, then I learned um, something that I believe that kind of helped me change everything, and it was that content alone does not make the sale. Making an actual genuine connection is what actually makes sales, because people buy from people, like I mentioned in one of my other lives. All right, so with that being said, three reasons I believe why um, their content, most affiliates' content, is not converting like they want it to. All right. So the first one is the content isn't speaking to everyone. You need to speak to someone. All right. So again, the content it is speaking to everyone instead of someone. All right. Like I mentioned before, you need to, try to focus on one thing, not trying to do everything, not trying to speak to everybody, but you need to speak to people that actually are looking for what you need. So if you post could apply, if your post could apply to anyone, then it'll connect with no one. All right. So if it applies to everybody, then you will connect to no one. All right. The secret is to write um, a to a specific person who is struggling with the same pain that you've gone through, or that you've had, or that you are having currently. Okay, so write to a specific person who is struggling with a pain point that you once had, or have currently um, overcome. All right. So again, if your content speaks to everyone, then it is not speaking to anyone. Okay. All right. The second one is uh, the content, it gives information instead of transformation. Okay. So people do not need more facts. The internet is full of them. All right. You can just go on Google, and basically ask, Google any questions you have about any information, it'll spit it out. Even with AI, you can do the same thing with GPT. Okay, so people don't need more facts. They need belief that whatever you're talking about actually works. All right, so tell stories. Show your journey as you're going through it. If you're just starting out, then start documenting. From start to where you are, and let them see your progression, your growth in the development. All right, so let people feel the message, and just not read it. All right, again, so the content, if it only gives information, it needs to give transformation instead. Okay. The third is if the content never leads to the next step. All right, so you are inspiring people, but you are not inviting them. Okay, every post that you do should lead to somewhere. It should lead to a conversation, a guide, a system, or some type of next action. All right. There needs to be a next step in the process. Once you have shared what you had to share. Okay. So then once I kind of made this shift from posting more to actually posting with an actual purpose, my results started to change. It wasn't overnight changes. It didn't go. I didn't go from making $100 to making $1,000 overnight. But I did see change. I started getting more interactions and things like that. So the fewer posts, more conversations could possibly lead to getting more leads. So you have to of course in your content you need to be honest. All right. So have you ever felt like your content was getting attention, but it wasn't getting action? Okay. And also, what type of post do you find easiest right now to make? Are there quotes? Are there stories? Are there training tips? Okay. I look forward to reading those in the comments. All right. So just to recap, your content it doesn't if your content doesn't convert, then it's not clear. All right, you need to add some clarity, some emotion, and some direction into it. All right, it's not about posting more. It's about connecting, making that connection, like I mentioned earlier. Okay, all righty. Just remember, consistency matters, but connections they are what converts. All right, so when you focus on speaking to actually real people instead of chasing, reach views, then your content starts to work for you. Okay. All right. So I hope everyone has a great day today. Get out there, connect, make some real, legit connections with people, help people, provide some value. And then until tomorrow, Leo out.